welcome back to my channel. My name's Elle. So I was one of the lucky winners for TXT's Sweet Treats in LA event that happened just this past weekend. So I thought I would show you everything we got and just kind of share my experience. For me, this was the first time winning like a Weavers event, and when you got like the email confirmation saying that you won, you basically were given like the location of where like the event was taking place and like a time frame, but there wasn't really like much else to that email confirmation. So everyone was basically going in kind of like blind into this event, and then once we were inside of like the venue, we got more like instructions from the staff on what was happening. So, that was very exciting. I am so grateful to have been part of this event, and I thought I would show you everything we got. Like each one of these was handed out by one of the members themselves. So I did get to like meet all of them and like kind of briefly talk to them. So yeah, that was incredible. I got to see like all the members like up close, and I'd been able to see TXT for their last 4 tours, and I'd seen them like, pretty up close, but just having them kind of be face to face feels so different. But I will get into that in a second. So the first thing we got was this. So TXT Sweet Treats in LA. This was the wristband for the event. I would have rather not have to cut it, but unfortunately the staff that put the wristband on my hand did it like super tight, so there was like no way I was gonna be able to take it off without cutting it, or I was gonna risk ripping it while trying to get it off. So yeah, I had to cut it off. But this was the wristband, and then once you were done with the event the staff was doing like a little smiley face to just kind of check your wristband out. So I thought that was really cute. But yeah, this was the wristband. And then as for the actual items that the members were giving out, so the first one in like the little table thing was Tan. So he was giving out this postcard. He was handing them out like this. So I'm gonna flip it 1, 2, 3. So I had actually originally pulled Subin, but the girl that was behind me in line for the event, we talked like prior, and she had mentioned that her bias was Subin, and I told her that my bias was Yeonjun. So when we like got out of the venue, when we checked like the postcard, she was like, "Oh, would you want to trade?" So we traded. So this is Yeonjun's postcard that I guess got, maybe not this one because that did get handed to the girl behind me, but Taeyang personally was handing out like the postcard like this. So this was the first thing, and then Yeonjun was handing out some, this, I guess this is where we start like the sweet treats. So he was handing out these M&Ms, and they do say TXT, and they have the little logos on them. So like, I'm honestly at this point debating if I should even open them, but also like they're gonna go bad. But like, Yeonjun gave them to me, so so I don't want to eat them, but I kind of know I have to. So yeah, these are the M&Ms that we got. And then so the third one in the line was Bongyu, and he was the one handing out the poster. So it's a poster for their LA show, because that was actually one of the requirements to be able to like enter and be checked into the event. You had to have won the event obviously, but also you needed to show proof that you'd gone to the LA show and just like ID to see that, you know, everything matched and you were actually the person on the membership. So there's that. And then Kai was handing out this sticker, which I thought was so funny. I think there's like a few different versions, but this is the one I got. So I got an I met TXT sticker. So, you know, I mean, I did, and he did hand this to me. So there's that. This is the sticker. And then last but not least, Subin was at the very end, and he was the one handing out the donuts. I had contemplated like not eating it like at all, but you know, at the end of the day, it was just like a regular looking donut, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't like TXT themed or anything in that way. So I did end up eating it, but I took so many pictures of the donut, with the donut. Like I think I've never taken so many pictures of like one food item in my life. I will try and insert a clip here of the event. It was so cute. We got to sing Yeonjun happy birthday again because the event was held the day after his birthday. And so also because of where this was held, the event was at the Source in OC, which I thought was kind of funny because everything kind of said like sweet treats in LA, and you know, we technically weren't even in LA, but that's okay. I did take advantage of already being in the mall, and after the event, I went down to like the K-pop stores that are there, and I did just buy 2 items just to kind of see I was feeling in my TXT, I guess, in my TXT feels, and I was like, okay, I need something to not think about the fact that like I just met them. And yeah, so I'll show you what I got and we can open that together. I'm still so grateful and in disbelief that I even won this. I don't even know how the Weaver's algorithm works, but you know, thank you so much to whoever chose me, or if it was like just at random. I'm very grateful. But I went into here and I went into the other like K-pop store. I think it's called like K-pop Town or something. So I'll go through that one first. I just bought a keyring album because they had them marked per version. So I wanted to see if I could pull maybe someone else for the etched version. So this is that, and we'll open that together. For this version, I had not pulled Yeonjun, but I did already trade. So I guess we're manifesting just someone else, not Yeonjun and not, I think I have my other card for this version is Bongyu. So basically, just anyone else for this version would be great. So this is the little keyring etched. And then let's take this out. Oh, it does come with the Weaver's QR code, and then this, so we'll do this right here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we pulled Taeyeon. So this is our pull for this album, and then this is the only one I bought from like this version. And then from K-pop Place, or K-Place, I guess, not K-pop Place, They were so kind, and they gave me freebies. They were giving me like TXT freebies. So I got an OT5 one, and then I got a unit one. Because when I went into the store, one of the workers gave me this one. So, oh wait, are these like two? That is so nice of them. What? These are two. Wait, stop. Okay, so one of the workers gave me this one because he saw me that I was looking at like through like the TXT albums, because they also had some of like the merch there. So I got this one, and then when I bought the album, because I bought this album with the Hello 82 pop, which should come in here. The staff that was helping me like check out gave me this one, and he was like, oh, do you want TXT free? And I was like, oh, I already got one. He was like, oh no, you're fine, and he just put it in my bag. So I did get OT5, and then I got the unit card. So that is so cute. Thank you, K-Place. So yeah, this is the album. I'm not gonna go through the album itself. So for this album, as you may or may not know, I do collect Yeonjun for all of their Korean album cards. I actually don't have Yeonjun for any of the regular albums yet, so we'll see how this one goes. So this is the packaging, and then these are all of the cards, because this doesn't have like a photo book itself, it's the postcards that you get. So I think that's really cute, and I like that it comes in like the case, so you can actually like store it. So these are that, and then all of the inclusions to come in here. So let's go through everything on here. I think everything else is like stuck. Whoa! I didn't really get like a good glimpse of it, but so I'm not sure who that was. So we got the stickers. We got the other way, CD, Star Chapter Together. And then this is going to be the poster. I know, I think like K-Moss didn't like this concept, but I personally love it. I think it's a little different for TXT, but I kind of like that they have been doing, you know, different things for their different comebacks, and we love multifaceted kings. So there's that. This is the lyric sheet for our little tarot card. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is pretty. Daylight Rising. These are so pretty. So there's that. And then we got this. Oh, and then yes, so we do get 2 cards for this, because this is the Hello 82 exclusive. So this is gonna be the album card. So we'll do this one first. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we pulled Bongyu. Wait, stop. I've been pulling Bongyu this past weekend. Because if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. But I did pull him for my US tour merch haul. That's cute. We pulled a Bongyu, and then 1, 2, 3. Ooh, oh my god, we pulled Subin. Okay. I feel like I don't tend to pull Subin all that much. So whenever I do pull him, it's like, oh, okay, you decided to show up. Thanks, bestie. But yeah, these were my pulls for the Hello 82 exclusive. I can't believe I still have not pulled Yeonjun for any of the regular albums, but that's okay. I love this set specifically, and you know, he looked great, so I'm just gonna keep the cards. But yeah, and just going back into like the event, I'm like so grateful to have had the opportunity to win this event. I was able to tell the members that I love them, that, you know, I was grateful. I told Taeyang that I was grateful that they ended up doing wish lists for the encore, because that's one of my favorite TXT songs of all time. I got to wish Yeonjun a happy birthday, like face to face. I got to tell Beomgyu how much I love Take My Half. Even though I don't know if he like fully understood, because I was like going too fast because staff were rushing everyone to kind of like get the line moving, but I did get to tell him how much I love his solo and how much I loved his performance. And then I got to tell Kai he's like an incredible performer, and I told Subin that he's like a great leader. I wish I could have had just like maybe a few more seconds with each member, because I did kind of blank at one point, but it was a great experience. I also got to meet a lot of like lovely MOA. I did go by myself to this event, obviously, because it was like a very limited number of winners, so I had not known anyone personally that got into the event, but as always I was able to like make friends there and just have like a great time with TXT and all the MOAs that were in the event. So yeah, if we met or if you have any videos from the event, if you could reach out to me, I would really appreciate that. I found one video of me going through like the line from the back, because you weren't supposed to record when you were going like in the line with them, when you had them like face to face kind of, so just like from the back you were able to record. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon